What's up, Totem Pole Nation? Welcome back to Lambo and Matt's World of Sports. Right now, we're getting into our week, or I guess 2 weeks too early. No, 3 weeks, because they get a bye week in between.
Yep.
3 week too early Super Bowl preview. Our predictions, as of right now, they are subject to change before it comes, obviously. So we've got the Niners playing the Lions in the NFC Championship to see who will represent the NFC. And then obviously the Ravens and the Chiefs will be battling to get into the Super Bowl on the AFC side. So we'll get into that. We'll get into our picks as of right now. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Shout out to Sideline Sports Network. And make sure to visit TotemPoleNation.com to get some merch to support the boys. That cool hat, other cool hats, hoodies, T-shirts, long sleeve shirts, all that good stuff. Let's go.
Well, Totem Pole Nation, this is the first time we've done this. Now, both of these teams that have history. Now, if it happens to be the 49ers versus the Ravens, both of these teams played in 2012. Colin Kaepernick, Joe Flacco, the Harbaugh brothers back then. So both of these teams had history. The Chiefs, 49ers, both of these teams played in 2019. Jimmy G, Patrick Mahomes, Richard Sherman was a part of that group. They had Tyreek Hill. So both of these teams had history. Who do I pick? It's a tough one. All right, it's a very, very tough one. I think it's a good story to possibly see. And I know the Lions are not on here, but I wouldn't be mad if the Lions made the Super Bowl. I think the most realistic one, maybe, is probably the Chiefs and 49ers would probably be the most realistic one that I picked to go to the Super Bowl. Chiefs and 49ers, great offense. Brock Purdy has won multiple playoff games again, despite him being hurt in that NFC Championship game. I just see that the Chiefs and the 49ers will probably be a great Super Bowl. I guess they'll have ratings just because it's Patrick Mahomes. But what if it's the 49ers versus Ravens? We're not giving enough credit to Brock Purdy where it's due. Now, I said he wasn't a elite quarterback yet, but he's proved to be wrong for right now of what he's done. Look at what Brock Purdy has done. But remember, the Ravens have Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson said he's not getting any younger. So if Lamar Jackson gets to the Super Bowl, oh boy, it's going to be something special. Or I might be wrong, and it might be Ravens versus Lions. Who do you think will be in the Super Bowl?
Well, we can't forget what happened when the Ravens played the Niners.
Yes. They blew a 28-6 lead. They still won, but they blew a 28-6 lead in the dark. Yes, they did.
No. This year.
The Texas game?
No, this year.
Yeah, I know this year. What happened this year? Yeah, I know. They beat
the Ravens. The Ravens made them their bitch.
Oh.
They walked the dog with the Niners, man. It was ugly this year. You remember that?
What? Oh yeah, it was.
It was not good the first time they played. So I think, most realistic, I hate to say it, I agree with you that it is the Chiefs and the Niners. I really don't want to see that Super Bowl again. Obviously, it's a completely different squad on both teams pretty much, minus Patrick Mahomes still being around. Yeah, I just really don't want to see that again, dude. Yeah. My ideal Super Bowl to watch would be Ravens and Lions. I think that's the most, I'm not win fatigued from the Chiefs, and I also don't hate the Lions like I hate the Niners. Also, if you're unaware, Cowboys bias, rivals since I've been alive. So I've always not liked the Niners, all right? And it doesn't help that they've just kicked our ass for the past 5 years as well. But 49ers and Ravens matchup, I think I'm scared about because all this conspiracy shit going around with the logos Have you seen that? The
The logos.
The Super Bowl logo for the past like 4 years has been the colors of the teams that are there.
Oh yes.
And so this year's logo, and I've always just like laughed about him and like, this is bullshit. Like, this is stupid. This isn't real or whatever. And now I'm getting really nervous that this is about to come true for like the 4th year in a row or something like that. So I really hope it's not that, because then it's like, is it? What are we watching? You know, like, is the fix really in? Like Troy Taylor likes to say. But yeah, I think my preferable matchup, like I said, is Ravens versus Lions. What I think is most likely to happen is Chiefs 49ers. And what I really don't want to happen is Niners and Ravens. I'm going to pull up this picture.
So you don't want to see so what you're saying is you don't want to see Brock Purdy in the Super Bowl.
It's not even just Brock. Like, I think because he's proved both of us wrong, right? I think we were both, pretty adamant that like he's a really good game manager, and like we haven't seen him do anything really like elite yet. And then he went out there and he's top 5 in like every passing category. So regardless of weapons being around him or not.
And they won without Deebo Samuel.
Dude, and also like look at any star quarterback, any of his stats when his weapons are better. His stats are better. And who had a better season than Brock this year statistically? Maybe like 3 or 4 guys. Like, he performed in the upper tier of quarterbacks this year. So I think he proved both of us wrong when it comes to us saying that he's not, a top tier quarterback. I wouldn't put him at like in that top 3 area.
Oh, hell no.
But he's not just a game manager is the point that I'm trying to, I was wrong on that, like for sure. All right, let me pull up this logo.
They're going to show you how the Super Bowl logo is going to be. The NFL might have the script. The NFL's going to have the script. They script everything.
Dude, I saw it, and it's scary, man.
Oh. Ooh. Yeah, it looks like it might be that game. It might be.
That's what I'm saying.
It might be. It might be 49ers and Ravens.
I really hope it's not, man, because that would like I said, all year I've just been like laughing at it, been like, come on, that's the stupidest thing. Like,
but also you don't want the Chiefs in there either. So
no, I know.
It'll be basically a rematch from 2012, but with a different roster.
Well, and like if it is Chiefs and Niners, there's nothing for me to cheer for in that game, because like obviously I'm gonna cheer for Pat Mahomes and the Chiefs if it's the Niners in there, but I'm not gonna be cheering like with my heart. I'm not gonna be actually in it. I'm just gonna be like, oh great, all right. I guess if the Niners lose, that's awesome. But I don't want to it's winner's fatigue. It's seeing the Warriors in the finals for 6 straight years or whatever that stretch was. I don't want to see him in here anymore. Like, win or lose, because that we've seen him lose in there too. It's just like, come on, bro. Like, let someone else in here.
I think what game would have the most ratings? Would it be Chiefs Ravens or 49ers Ravens? Which game would have the most ratings? Or do you think the Lions might have more ratings?
I think that the AFC team has to be the Chiefs if we're talking ratings. Because whether or not you like it with the Taylor Swift stuff, she has opened up the game to an audience of people that did not give 2 shits about football before Travis and Taylor were dating, right? Which yes. I think when it comes to, like growing the game, expanding the game, we want people that didn't have an interest before now interested. Like, there was a Swift fan account. I saw someone quote tweeted it on Twitter because it was like they were like, run the damn ball. Like, why are we so reliant on these receivers that keep dropping or whatever? And it's like, damn, Swifties are out here, yelling at coaches and stuff now, like I think that's good for the game. I think that's growing the game to an audience. So when it comes to ratings, the Chiefs, I think, would have to be in there because that's going to get the biggest draw out of any of these four teams. And then maybe the Lions. But the only reason I say maybe not the Lions is because the Niners are very similar to the Cowboys in terms of their fans are everywhere.
Yes.
Like the Lions, I think you'd be a little bit more hard pressed to find, maybe not this year with them being good.
You got Eminem though. Eminem.
Well, right, but he's from Detroit. I'm talking like outside, out like all around the country when it comes to like ratings and stuff.
Yes.
I think there's more Niners fans that are tucked into every corner of the United States versus Lions fans are pretty ride or die. They've seen a lot of bullshit with their organization. I feel like there's going to be more Niners fans than that. So unfortunately, I think ratings wise, probably the Niners and the Chiefs.
Well, this is it for Lambo Basketball Sports. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to Total Pro Nation. We want to thank Silence for the platform. The Super Bowl's in 3 weeks. We'll see if we're both right or we're both wrong. But y'all have a great night and take